Stock cars. So 3 weeks ago now, Rivian announced the new line of cars. They announced the new R2, R3 and the R3X, which are meant to be, and they're going to be, a much more affordable version of the R1, R1T and the R1S. The R2 is going to be starting at $45,000 for the base version. They're going to have 3 different versions of the R2, the single motor, dual motor and the triple motor, which is going to have 1 at the front and 2 motors at the back, which I'm guessing is obviously going to be much more expensive, but it's going to be a higher performance car for those. But starting at $45,000, it's a big discount or a big change compared to the current R1S. I still can't remember which one it is. That currently starts at just under $65,000. So that's quite a big difference. The one that caught my attention is the R3 and especially the R3X. So they're going to be much smaller versions of the R2, which you expect them to be slightly cheaper than the R2 as well. But then they look like basically like rally cars almost, if you think about it. So it's kind of like a crossover of a rally car and an SUV. Almost looks like one of the new Toyota Aygos in the UK, but slightly bigger. And then the R3X is basically just a performance version of the R3, a bit more outdoorsy, but again, these are going to be affordable SUVs that are actually quite interesting. Still talking about Rivian. Rivian is definitely one of my, I wouldn't say one of my favorite companies, but it's definitely one of the companies that I love their design of the cars, and I really would love for them to come to the UK, hopefully in the near future, because I'm definitely more into SUV type of vehicles, and I really just like their designs. But recently I saw one of the new Kia EV6 or the EV9. It's very similar to the R1S, which is the SUV version of the Rivian, and it looks incredibly insane, but also incredibly expensive. I'm still talking about Rivian. Rivian is definitely one of my, I wouldn't say one of my favorite companies, but it's definitely one of the companies that I love their design of the cars, and I really would love for them to come to the UK, hopefully in the near future, because I'm definitely more into SUV type of vehicles, and I really just like their designs. But recently I saw one of the new Kia EV6 or the EV9. It's very similar to the R1S, which is the SUV version of the Rivian, and it looks incredibly insane, but also incredibly expensive. It'll be interesting to see how this new line of working trucks and SUVs will challenge the EV market coming up. So let's move on to the next stage. A few months back, I got to go to one of the biggest congresses in the world for technology, which is Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, Spain, and it was good fun. Yeah, great that I have a job that sends me there for fun, to do some job. But anyways, there are 2 pieces of tech that really excited me when I was there and really got me excited. Probably stuff that we'll never see to the market ever. Number 1 was the Lenovo transparent laptop. It's really good. If you watch this video, you'll see that it's basically a laptop with no keycaps, so no keyboards or anything. It's all basically a screen showcasing the keyboard, and there's a screen, but then the screen is transparent and you can see through it. As you can see in this video up here, screen is completely see-through, so you can see people through it. People can see through you. They can see your face where you're looking at your laptop all confused. But then it also has a camera that it's behind the screen, and it can show you whatever it's in front of that screen. Although you can see it, it can show you. And what I believe the camera does is that it can use AI to recognize what's basically showing you through that camera, and then help you identify it, and you can do whatever you want. It's exciting. I'm not really sure it's gonna ever become a thing. I don't think even if it was being sold nowadays, I don't think anybody will buy it, because yeah, privacy is definitely not a piece of tech you want to use in public or at home. But it looks fun. It looks like something that you will want to have to showcase to your friends. but actually not use it. But it's good fun to see that. Yeah, I'm not really sure if it'll ever come to the market, if it'll ever get put out to consumers, because it's basically like seeing through this. So you can definitely see through that. Like if you look through it, you can definitely see like my hand behind it. That's kind of how it basically looks like when you're doing it. Like you can still see completely through it. You can see the person's face and you can see the content from behind the screen. Privacy. Definitely not something we'll see. And my next favorite, this way. And my next favorite piece of tech that I saw at MWC was on the Lenovo stand again. Well done, Lenovo. You had a few good things this year actually. Was their version of a bendable phone. So basically, think of a phone and then think that you can bend it. Basically, as you can see on the picture, I'll put the picture right here. It basically bent. So basically the whole back was kind of like a soft texture back, kind of like really soft, kind of like really furry. And then you can bend it and it will bend full. And basically you can bend it fully, that you can put this around here. You can bend the top part of the screen or the bottom part of the screen all the way around your wrist, and it will come to like almost be fully closed. So it'll leave, you could be able to see this part of your wrist, and then the screen will be on top and obviously all the way around. And yeah, you can use it as a watch, I guess. You can kind of like use it with free hands and just put it on your wrist. I don't know. You can also obviously stand it kind of like nice and tall while resting on this bottom of the screen. And that was fun. I think that is something that we will see. Different ways to adapt the foldable market, because then now it's not just folding, it's actually bending. And while might not last very long, and I'm not sure how the technology of that works, it's quite interesting to see how you can fold it and how you can bend it actually to put in those positions. But what's the real reason why I'm making this blog slash tech video slash news slash tech blog, I guess you can call it? Because I just want, and that's because as an up and coming tech creator that wants to review the greatest and latest tech, it's quite expensive to get the latest tech every week, every month, even every year. It can get really expensive, and that's money that I currently don't have and possess. So I'm going to be making these vlogs slash tech news, showing my favorite tech news over the last few days, over the last week. Hopefully I can do these at least once a week, hopefully. Don't hold me to that, but I will do my best to do this once a week. And yes, I will do it once a week. That's the goal. But we'll be making this basically on sharing the latest tech news in the tech world and sharing my opinions about it. And I will still be working on review videos whenever I get new devices or whenever I get old devices that I've never tested before. I will still be making those tech review videos as well. But this is a way to keep making videos, keep the creative juices going, and yeah, change things up. Basically go back to how I started on YouTube, which was vlogging, but in the fitness space. So hopefully this goes a lot better than that did. Do you want to see more of this? Then please subscribe. I will really appreciate it. Leave a comment down below on saying, I'm not even going to ask you to say anything, just leave a comment below, see whatever you see fit. Obviously be appropriate. And if you don't want to watch this, then don't subscribe. Maybe unsubscribe if you don't want to watch any of this. But I will be releasing tech review videos, but not anywhere in the future at the moment, or not anywhere near the future. Right, see ya, bye.